You know what? We're gonna switch that. Welcome back, boydlings. I am the expert of experts, the master of disaster, the one and only Void Seer, so then we got a stroller, and we are back with some Yugioh Zatsudan. So last time, I don't even remember what happened last time. I really don't. We are now going to be doing light destruction. When we do last time, we did Gladiator's Assault and Phantom Darkness. We're going to be doing light destruction this time. We will see if Nemi streams today or not. I don't think she will. But you never know. Sometimes she does, sometimes she doesn't. So, let's just dive on in. How many cards are in this set? 99 cards. Technically 100 cards. So what is this Guardian of Order? Well, it's a 2500, 1200, 8-star Light Warrior. If you control 2 more light monsters, you can special summon this card from your hand. You can only control 1 Guardian of Order. I mean, that's honestly not that hard to do, I feel. The only issue is if you don't have 2 light monsters out of the field, this becomes a bit of a dead card in your hand. Because 2 tributes for 2500 to pack is kinda not that great. Kinda not super great. But, I mean, if you control 1 or more light monsters, then, you know, that might be a little bit too much, so... I mean, it kinda balances itself out. But at the same time, I feel like you could use better cards like this. It's not terrible if you have no better light monsters, but like, I don't know. Honest. What the hell am I looking at here? Why does it look that way? What? It looks like that? So, what? I'm sorry, why do we have this weird art? What? Huh? That is so weird. Okay, so 1119 of the 4-star Light Fairy. During your main phase, you can prepare to space up card from field with a hand. During the damage step, when a light monster you battle control battles, you can select this card from your hand to graveyard. That monster gains the act equal to the act of the opponent's monster is battling. That's kinda devious. That's actually pretty devious. Just like, oh, you're attacking me? This basically just replaces Karibo. It's just a better Karibo. Like, sure, Karibo negates the damage. I don't know if it negates the damage or the attack, but like, this basically just makes it so that, oh, you're attacking my monster? Your monster's gonna die now. Like, this is honestly kinda disgusting. Also, I noticed Genesis is over here now. They have added Genesis to this. Speed Rush is not even here. Genesis is here. Did Speed Rush become Genesis? Huh. Cross-porter. 400, 2 stars, Dark Warrior. You can target 1 monster you control, so that target the graveyard, and if you do, special summon 1 Neo. Oh, it's a Neo-Spacian thing. Meh. Neo-Spacians are still kinda garbage, no matter what you do. They're still kinda just, but nobody cares. Nobody cares about the Neo-Spacian. Miracle Flipper. Is that like a Dark Magician? That's just so a Dark Magician. 300, 500, 2-star Light Spellcaster. If you control a Miracle Flipper, you cannot summon this card. Your opponent cannot select another face-up monster as an active target. I see. A learn from the Prominence Dragon. If this card is destroyed by battle, special summon it to your opponent's side of the field and battle phase. If this card is destroyed by the effective spell trap card, destroying one monster your opponent controls. Not sure why you would want to put it on your opponent's side. Like, this doesn't seem like it's a very good card. Like, why would you want to do that? I don't get it. Like, this card seems kind of butt, in all honesty. Oh, look, it's another Destiny hero. 400, 700 3-star Dark Warrior. If this card is normal, someone place one clock counter on each clock hour prison. When this card is destroyed without sent to graveyard, you can target one spell trap to control, destroy that target. So you need to use this for D heroes. Or the clock hour prison. I think I remember that. That's what you need to summon, yeah, this is what you need to summon, the Drug Master, yeah. Which, I mean, I don't know if D heroes are even that good, in all honesty. Give me just a second. 1 second. One second. Boop, 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 boop. Give me just a second. 1 second. Alright, so I see the Arcana Force shows up here. So I wonder what the Arcana Force does. Volcanic Queen. It just looks like a dragon. 2500, 1200, 6 stars Pyro Fire. Okay. Cannot be normal summon set. Must first be special summon from your hand in your opponent's field. By triggering one monster gain control. You cannot normal summon set the turn you special summon this card. Once per turn you can send one other card you control a graveyard and inflict 1,000 damage to your opponent. Once per turn during your end phase, trigger one other monster or... So this is basically a worse Lava Golem. This is effectively a worse Lava Golem, because Lava Golem lets you tribute 2 of your opponent's monsters. It can take 1,000 damage every end turn. This lets you tribute 1 of their monsters, but it can take 1,000 damage, but you have to, send the card you control graveyard. Which I think is arguably worse. Like, it's not really that good, I feel. So what's this Jinzo? That is a silly looking Jinzo. 600, 400, 3-star Dark Machine. This card can act directly. When this card is sent to the graveyard, you can target one Jinzo in your graveyard, special summon it, but destroy it during your end phase. Scary! This effectively gives you a chance to, bum rush your opponent without worrying about trap cards during that turn. If you do it just right. Also, question. It says, when this card is sent to the graveyard, does that mean from the field only, from the hand, or from both? Because it doesn't specify that it has to be from the field. It does specify that it's from battle. So, I'm not sure if it activates the effect at a specific point, or if it activates its effect at any point, it goes to the graveyard. I'm assuming it's only from the field. I'm gonna assume it's only from the field. So Jinso, Lord. Wow, look at this Jinso. He thinks he's a badass, he probably is. 2600, 1600, 8 stars, Dark Machine. Cannot be normal summon set. Must be special summon for your hand by second one face up. Jinso you control graveyard. Trap cards, okay, so it has the same fate as Jinso. Once per turn, you can destroy as many face up traps on the field as possible. And if you do, inflict 300 damage on your opponent for each card destroyed. Yikes! The thing is, give face up trap cards is a little bit hard, I feel. Because there's not that many face up trap cards that are worth keeping around. But if you have, like, you know, Dark Room of Nightmare, and you have, like, I mean, why would you blow up Gravity Bind, though? Honestly, why would you run Jinso in your deck if you're using Gravity Bind in the first place, right? I mean, this is still a pretty scary card, but, like, in all honesty, I don't know if this is worth running. Because, like, why would you use this over just regular Jinso? In all honesty. Like, I would just run regular Jinso over this guy. Okay, Arcana Force 0. The Fool. 0/0 1-star Light Fairy. Cannot be destroyed by battle. Cannot be changed to defense. So, they do not want a Spirit Reaper situation, okay? If this card is summoned, toss a coin. Heads. To get your cards effects that target this card, and if you do, destroy them. Tails, to get your opponent's card effects that target this card, and if you do, destroy them. Okay. Is that just a thing that sticks around, the higher time that this guy's around? I'm gonna be real, the fact that you can't put him in defense kind of makes him awful. Unless there's something that makes him, you know, viable in the Arcana deck. I'm sure there is, because why would you not have a guy useful in the Arcana deck? The Magician, 1100, 1100, 4-star Light Fairy. If this card, oh, I see. It's the whole thing about the Arcana deck flipping a coin. Is it a gambling deck? Heads. If a spell card is activated, this card's act becomes double its original act health and that turn. Tails. If a spell card is activated, your opponent gains 500 life points. So these effects only, I think, only activate once. And that's only when you summon them. I don't know how I feel about that. That feels kind of bad. The Empress. 1300, 1300, 4-star Light Fairy. Okay, so heads. When your opponent normal summon sets a monster, you can special summon one Arcana Force monster from your hand. Tails. Each time your opponent normal summons a monster, summon one card from your hand to grave. Dude, I am not a fan of the Arcana deck right now. They seem really, really bad. The Emperor. 1400, 1400, 4 stars Light Fairy. Heads. All Arcana Force monsters you control gain 500 act. Tails. They lose 500. Yeah. Yeah, I don't like this type of deck. The Lovers. Okay. 1600, 1600, 4-star Light Fairy. Heads. This card can be treated as 2 tributes for tribute summon of an Arcana Force monster. Tails. Neither player can tribute summon Arcana Force monster. Awful. A Chariot. 1700, 1700, 4-star Light Fairy. Heads. When this card destroys an opponent's monster by battle, you can special summon that monster in your field. Tails. Give control of this card to your opponent. Bruh. There better be something that makes these cards actually viable. Otherwise, like, they're awful. They're just downright awful. 2400 6 stars Light Fairy. During damage calculation, you can discard this card. You ain't no battle damage for that battle. If this card summon, heads, half all battle damage, hey, hails, half all battle damage your opponent hates. Got this. Why? Alright, the moon. 2800 7 stars Light Fairy. Heads, once per turn during your scale by phase, you can summon one moon token. Hails, once per turn during your end phase, target one monster you control, give control of it to your opponent. Bro! These cards suck! It's awful! The world! 3100 Light Fairy. It costs 100 points in Genesis, so I think you can only have one of them. Heads, once per turn during your end phase, you can send 2 monsters you control into the graveyard. Skip your opponent's next turn. Hail, once per turn during your opponent's draw phase, act a top card their graveyard to their hand. That seems terrible. I mean, the heads effect is dumb. It's just like, yep, Sa Warudo. I mean, it makes sense, but like, that still seems kind of hard to do. Who monsters? It has to have a big, you know, cost. Otherwise, it's gonna be too good. Dark Ruler. 4,000. Wow, 4,000. 10-star Light Fairy. Cannot be normal summon. Must be special summoned from your hand by sending 3 monsters you control in the graveyard. And cannot be special summoned by any other means. Makes sense, it's a 4,000. So when it's special summoned, heads, this card can make a second attack during each battle phase. But if it does so using its effect, since it defends at the end of the battle phase. Its battle position cannot be changed until the end of your next turn. So it basically becomes, Goblin at half force, but not like it matters. It's got 4,000 defense. Hails. If this card is destroyed, destroy all cards on the field. Okay. That's really disgusting. I mean, this is just a good card. The problem is, unless you have a way of getting this out in an Arcana deck, like, Arcana deck seems bad. Zane! Light Swarm Paladin. 1800 4-star Light Warrior. Good for a Warrior deck, good for a Light deck. If this card attacks an opponent's monster, it gains 300 attack during the damage step only. Once per turn during your end phase, set the top 2 cards of the deck to the graveyard. That's honestly pretty good. This is good in the Light deck. It's also kind of good in the Warrior deck. You can kind of see out cards using Warrior returning alive. With this. If I recall, it's Warrior returning alive. So yeah, this is good for both Light and Warrior. This is a good card. Plus it gains 300 after the damage stuff. So it's during your turn, usually. So it's basically a 2100 attack 4-star monster whenever you attack with it. So it's a pretty good card. That's good. Lila. Light Sworn Sorceress. That kind of looks like a Sisu, doesn't it? A little bit. 1700 200 4 stars Light Spellcaster. Not bad Light Monster, not bad Spellcaster. Although Spellcasters tend to be, you know, dark. You can target one spell trap your opponent controls. This card's spell position cannot be changed until the end of your next turn. Also, change this card you control face up attack, face up defense. And if you do, destroy that target. So, she can just make herself go to face down defense. Yeah, Arcana Force is awful, dude. They seem bad. So she basically becomes a mystical space, or like, scarabs. She basically becomes a scarab. Once per turn during your end phase, set off 3 cards of your deck to the graveyard. I feel like there's a theme going on with these guys. They like to send stuff to the graveyard. Okay, oh, yeah. The Light Sworn, that seems like another special hype deck. I see Barry Man, who... Gareth, Light Sworn Warrior, 1850, 1300 4-star Light Warrior. Okay. I mean, this is a decent warrior and a decent light. If a card is sent from your deck in graveyard might be effective for Light Sworn monster you control, except Gareth. Set the up 2 cards from your deck in graveyard and draw 1 card for each Light Sworn monster sent to graveyard by this effect. I see. So... this seems a little bit scary though, because you can mill yourself out very easily. There's gotta be something I don't know about the Light Sworn yet. Yeah, I see that the leg, it goes Doog Leggy. So this is gonna be a Leggy Lumina? Yes. Subtimate Dragon is the main boss monster. I'll have to see what they do. Also, hello Motivation. 1000 3-star Light Spellcaster. Once per turn, you can discard 1 card that target 1 level 4 and lower Light Sworn monster in your graveyard. Special Summon it. Once per turn during your end phase, set the top 3 cards from your graveyard. They really love sucking stuff from the graveyard. They really love sucking stuff from the graveyard. That's scary. Raikou, Light Sworn Hunter. It's a doggo. 200, 100, 2-star Light Beast. Flip. Apply these effects simultaneously. You can destroy 1 card on the field, and send the top 3 cards of your graveyard. Okay. Yeah, they just like send their own, your cards to graveyard, which, I mean, yeah. Wolf. Light Sworn Beast. He grew up 2100 300 4-star Light Beast Warrior. So it's a pretty good beast. Oh. Cannot be normal summon set. Must be special summoned by a card effect. If this card is sent from your deck to graveyard, special summon it. I mean, I was gonna say this is very good for a Light or Beast Warrior, but the fact that you have to special summon it by a card effect seems kind of bad. It's good in Light Sworn deck, but like at the same time, it's kind of bad. Celestia, Light Sworn Angel. That sounds like a lady. That is a lady. If you splash a Dark Engine deck, you can also play Chaos Sorcerer at Dark Armed Dragon. Ah, that is true. Why does this character remind me of Lenneth? Does anyone know what I'm talking about with Lenneth? From Valkyrie Profile? Except her armor was blue. But it kind of reminds me of Lenneth in a way. 2300, 200, 5 stars, Light Fairy. Like, I'm not crazy you get more Cecil vibes. Cecil doesn't have that kind of hair, though. Like, Lenneth has that kind of hair. Like, give me just a second. Give me just a second. 1 second. Hold on. Hold on. Give me a second. Like, that looks kind of similar, right? I thought she had, blue hair. No, she has white hair. I guess it's not similar enough, right? It's not really that similar. It's not really that similar, I guess. Alright, when you trigger summon this card by triggering a Light Sworn monster, you can send 4 cards from get the graveyard to target up to 2 cards your opponent controls and destroy those targets. He's got light blue hair. Plays pretty honest. Pretty honest. I don't think I've seen... Oh, you're talking about this goofy looking dude. This guy is really weird. That weird looking dude. Dragonith, Lightsworn Dragon. That looks like a Kieran more than a dragon. 2,1606 stars like dragon. Honest is BS. Dude, I looked at that like, I outright said, like, Honest is just a Karibo, a better Karibo. Like, it doesn't negate damage or anything, but like, if you're being an act, it's just like, I'll discard the Honest. You're gonna die now. This card gains 300 active defense for each Lightsworn monster with a different name in your graveyard. Okay. Again, it has Fairy Meteor Crust. Again, during the end phase, you set all 3 cards you get in the graveyard. Okay, so this guy gets pretty strong, depending on how many Lightsworn you get in your graveyard. And it's a 1 tribute. So that's actually kind of scary. That's actually kind of very scary. But let's take a look at Judgment Dragon. 3,2608 stars like dragon. Cannot be normal summon a set. Must be special summon for hail by having 4 more Lightsworn monsters with different names in your graveyard. Okay. That doesn't seem very hard. You can pay 1,000 life points, destroy all other cards off the field. Excuse me? What is that BS? Dude, that is some BS. Dude, it's just like, oh, you got nothing off the field. I have 3,000 and a half. Hey, guess what? I'm gonna equip this card now. With a whole bunch of equipped cards. Hey, you know what? My life points seem to be lower than yours. Mega Morph. Like, bro. This card's just disgusting. And odds are you're probably gonna have less equips kind of stop being run after a certain point. Yeah. I mean, Megamorph still seems really strong, though, even at this point. Especially since it seems like you're going to have less life points than your opponent if you're running a Lightsworn deck, I feel. Dark Valkyria. 1,050, 4 stars, Fairy Gemini. Ugh, Gemini. Why are they still going with Geminis? They keep trying to push this archetype, and it's awful. Once, while this card is face up on the field, you can place 1 spell counter on it. It gains 300 after each spell counter on it. You can remove 1 spell counter from this card, but target 1 monster off the field and destroy that card. I mean, it is pretty cool looking art. I do like her art. We do like the ladies around here. The ladies are all nice. Usually in Yu-Gi-Oh! Anyways, I mean, some ladies, I mean, you know, some are, you know, kind of questionable. You know, like an insect queen. I mean, that's a lady, but, I mean, if you're into that, then I don't know what to say about you, my dude. Substitute. Oh, no. It's banned. And it's limited to 1. Bro. So, 100, 2,000, 1-star water aqua. You contribute 1 monster. Special summon 1 frog monster from your deck. Raw monsters cannot be destroyed by battle. I can see where it's a problem, yes. And the fact that frog monsters can't be killed in battle is kinda disgusting, yeah. Breaker count limit one for being too good. Yeah. Holy awesome. Hogally. I think it's called Hogally. Hogally. Yeah. Whose theme is playing? Why is it taking so long? Whose theme is this? Come on, what's taking you so long? I don't understand why the site likes to take forever to load stuff. Whose theme is this? It's Dr. Doom. Ow. Please. I just want to look. Yeah. We're gonna wait a little bit. It's probably not gonna let me look at. What set is it in? I might have to look at through the set. Am I even using the right site for this? This is the normal site I use, yes. Okay, it's just not gonna load. I don't know why it's not loading, it's being a butthead. Why do wikis have loading issues? Every single wiki have loading issues. Fine, whatever, we're gonna move on. Unifrog. Okay, give me just a second. Oh, here we go. 2200 attack, 0 defense, 2 stars, water aqua. This seems like something that's way later in the series. 2 level 2 aqua monsters. Once per turn during the scale phase, it can detach 1 material from this card for summon 1 frog monster. It's XYC? XYC? That's a new hype? I haven't even seen that hype yet. Once per turn, when your opponent activates spell trap or monster effect, you can send 1 aqua monster from your hand or face up field or graveyard. Negate the activation. If you do, destroy that card, then you can send it to your field. If this card is sent to the graveyard, bro, what? That seems pretty dumb, my dude. That seems pretty dumb. Unifrog, 400, 2 stars, water aqua. It's a unicorn frog, not cursed at all. This card can attack your opponent directly when this card successfully attacks directly. If you control a frog monster other than Frog, Jam, or Unifrog, you can destroy 1 spell or trap card your opponent controls. Interesting. Yeah. So, you know, I see a lot of these cards can allow you to attack your opponent directly. Do you think it's possible to make a deck just for monsters like that? Frog Jameis and a frog. Interesting. But yeah, like, I don't know if that's even viable, really. Maybe in a Gravity Bind deck, but like, why would you run? Oh, so that is Frog's boss? I see. So like, here's the thing. There's 2 type of Gravity Bind decks you can probably run. One where you use these type of monsters. They have very low attack, very low defense. If your opponent has anything that has, like the bypass Gravity Bind or level limit area B or that kind of stuff, you're kind of boned. But you can chip away your opponent's life points, while also doing, burn stuff. But, like, at the same time, why would you sacrifice good monsters? Yeah, I think I remember Guest Frog. But yeah, like, if you're using a Gravity Bind deck, Why would you sacrifice the good burn cards for these weak little monsters that do like really little damage? That's it. Like, maybe early on in the series, when there was a bunch of those type of monsters, you could get away with that. But, like, I don't know, dude. Like, at this point, I don't think that would be viable. Alright, so now we got Barryman. There's only 3 Barryman, but I think there were more Barrymans. You want the back row removal? So you want to get rid of the spell trap cards? Yeah. 1800, 1200 5 stars, Thunder Light. When this card's normal summon, you can special one Barryman monsters that Barryman charges from him. This card gains 300 attack or defense, and defense for each card type monster you control. So innately he'd be 2100, but like, it's a 1 tribute. I mean, it'd be good in a Thunder deck. In all honesty, like if you're running this in a Thunder deck, but like who uses a Thunder deck? When is Thunder ever viable? I don't think Thunder's ever viable. Yeah, like Thunder's like a dead hype. Oi! 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 You stop that. Thunder Dragon. Honestly, I mean, I was gonna say Thunder Nyan Nyan, but Thunder Nyan Nyan is a light monster. Well, she's a Thunder, but like you need to run a light deck, bro. What's going on? Why is this? Oh my god. I am disappointed. I'm disappointed in you, Sight. And 1 card for Barryman that you've won is one of their spells. I mean, we'll take a look if the Sight ever load. Oh, look, I see a Cloudian. Wow, Cloudian. I'm so happy that there's a Cloudian. 2608 stars. Thunder Light. This card cannot be normal summon the set. This card cannot be special summoned except by removing from play 2 Barryman monsters from your graveyard. 1 split turn you can remove from play 1 Thunder type monster from your graveyard. Yeah, this guy kinda sucks because you need Barryman to even summon him. He's awful. How about Barryman Microcell? Yeah, it's just being bad. Okay, you know what? It's being real bad right now. So, give me a second. Give me just a second. Like, it's being really bad. Or, you know, we'll leave it as is right now. It might be fine. Microcell, 100, 1 star, Light Thunder. Flip! Special summon 1 up. Okay, so this is just for more Barryman. Which, nobody cares about Barryman. Goblin Recon Squad. So we got Goblin Half Horse. We got Goblin Shinobi Horse. Now we got the Recon Squad. The Goblins, they really love the Goblins, don't they? 1700 4 stars, Winged Warrior. If this card successfully acts directly, you can look at 1 random card in your opponent's hand. If it is a spell, send it to the graveyard. If this card acts, it's changed to defense at the end of the battle phase. It cannot be changed at the end of your next turn except with a card effect. You can basically just make a Goblin deck, but like, why would you do that? I mean, I think they're all warriors too, so I mean, you could. But like, I don't know if this card is actually viable though. Like, you gotta be able to hit directly, and 1700 attack with that kind of effect in this era is kinda not good. Goblins are viable, I can imagine. But, like, this effect kind of doesn't really do well with this kind of activist era, I feel. Oh, it's an A monster. It's fine. I mean, all the goblins are like different elements too, so you can't really use them in one elemental deck. 501 star light reptile. That's a weird looking reptile. Go let Corone see this. I think Corone will freak out seeing this thing. Gain control of a monster that acts the space of a hack monster. And a battle phase. Yeah, it's an alien. I know. But, like, she would see it as a bug. Because it is very bug-like, you know. It reminds me of that one monster in one of the Metal Slug games. You know, the giant slug monster that comes charging at you, or whatever it is. That level was torture for her, and it really made me feel bad. Yeah, brain control, but too slow. Display Ryga. Not the display Ryga. You see the goats. I mean, let's see, display Ryger. 1700, 1500 4-star winged fiend. Wow, is this like one of the first winged elemental fiends? Because, like, I don't think I've seen very many winged fiends. Once per turn, you can target one normal trap in your graveyard. Banish that target if you do. This card gains 500 attack and your opponent's turn. I'm not sure how. I mean, it's pretty cool. It makes some 2200 attack, but like, I kind of don't like banishing my own stuff. I mean, you kind of want to in this era, because a lot of cards want you to banish cards, but like, I don't know about this one, in all honesty. It's okay. It depends on how you build the deck, I suppose. Yeah, it's not really that good. Because it's once per turn. Golden Ladybug. I'm scared of what this Gear Golem is. And that Gladiator Beast. They both scare me a lot. Yeah, this site's having issues right now for some reason. I don't really want to go to the Phantom site. That's why I'm sticking to this site despite how slow it is. But I might... I don't know, man. This is being a little bit ridiculous. It's being a little bit ridiculous. Give me just a second. 1 second. I don't even know how to find the cassettes. That's the worst part. How you even find cassettes on this site. How does one find cassettes on this site? Is it galleries? Is it this? Oh, I think it's this. Alright, so, I'm gonna go here, a live destruction. Is it gonna take a while to load? You're not seeing this right now because I'm just, like, trying to go through this. Let's click that. Alright, let me try that real quick. Oh my god. Organize by date. Okay. You know what? You know what? We're just gonna stick with the site. We're gonna stick with the site. Let's just stick with this. It's limited to 1 speed or what? 001 star light insect. During your scale drive phase, you can reveal this card in your hand, and it will remain revealed until the end of this turn. Gain 500 life points. It's a JoJo reference? I don't get it. What's the reference? What's the reference? Also, this card kinda doesn't really seem that good, in all honesty. I'm gonna be real with that, like... It's just... Okay, you gave 500 life points, I guess. It doesn't really seem that great. Oh, okay. Yeah, I never saw part 5. I only saw up to part 3. Ducker, mobile camp. Ducker? Ducker. So yeah, I do have it over here, so we're just gonna go over here. It's being too slow over there. Alright, so Ducker Mobile Cannon. It's a 500 3-star light machine. Flip, target 1 level 4 monster in your graveyard. Act that target in your hand. That's honestly pretty good. By the way, it's still loading the page on the original site. So yeah, something's wrong with that site right now. But yeah, this is a pretty solid card. This is honestly pretty good for any deck. Like, not just for a light or machine deck, but for any deck. Maybe not Gravity Bind, maybe not there, because most of your monsters are not going to be 4 stars, I feel. But, like, this is still a very good... Bro. You could use this to get Spirit Reaper back in your hand. Dude, I could just use this to bring Spirit Reaper back in my hand. And you know what makes this even more stupid? If you're in a Gravity Bind deck, it's a little bit slow, but you can do the Penguin Soldier trick with it. Just Penguin Soldier gives stuff back in your hand from your graveyard. Oh no, it's a level 4 monster. Never mind, it's not level... Yeah, never mind. Okay, it wouldn't be that great in a Gravity Bind deck. The lady in white. Yep. Alright, so 2200. That's pretty good defense. 3-star Stark Zombie. Face up level 3 or lower zombie type monsters off the field, except this card cannot be destroyed by battle and are unaffected by spell trap card. This card's name becomes Skull Serpent while it is in the graveyard. This card's dumb. This card's actually kinda stupid. This card's kinda stupid. Also, I find it hilarious that, it made Skull Serpent this weak card from real early on in the series into its own hype, and a very scary hype at that. This is a meme. Simmers, bird of ancestry. Wow, that's a beefy bird. 2,920 or 2,000. No, 8 stars. Winged beast. Both players tribute summon wind monsters with 1 less tribute than required. If you tribute summon this card by tributing only wind monsters, return up to 2 cards your opponent controls to their hand. This card is treated as a normal monster while in your hand. Okay. That's odd. I mean, you would only be using this in a wind deck anyway, so like... Is it good? It doesn't kill the monsters, it just sends them back to their hand. Oh, there's 2 cards. So you can send like... But it only sends them back to their hand. It's a pretty stoppable win con, yeah. Oh boy, guys, Cloudian. Monarchs. Yeah. A Cloudian, 1,004 stars water fairy. When you don't have a wind minion, then you don't really get an effect with it. But like, why wouldn't you use that in a wind deck? Also, hello, Psycho. I'm assuming Nibby's not going to be streaming today. This card cannot be normal summon or set. This card can only be special summoned by removing from play 1 Cloudian monster from your graveyard. This card cannot be destroyed by battle. If this card is in face-up defense, destroy it. Once per turn, you can place 1 Black! Awful! Cloudians are awful! I know I can. It's right down here. But I wanted to, you know, look at the card. That's goofy art. That's such a bad card. Phantom Dragon? Excuse me. What is this goofy looking dragon? I'm sorry, I shouldn't be laughing. Why? Why does he look this way? 2,208 stars, light dragon. I don't know, it's goofy. When your opponent special summons a monster except during the damage step, you can special summon this card from your hand. Use your monster card zones. Ew! That's awful! This is a bad card! You're using ground collapse on yourself! No! This is a bad card! Yeah, it does scare who the monster zone. Okay, Destiny and Dragon, what are you? 3,000, 3,000. 10 stars, Dark Warrior. So it's Destiny Hero Plasma, Destiny Hero Dogma. I gotta scroll down. That is some hex. A fusion summon of this card can only be done with a 12 fusion material. Once per turn, you can target 1 monster your opponent controls and destroy it. And if it was face up, inflict damage to your opponent equal to the attack on the field. You cannot conduct your battle phase turn you activate this effect. Once per turn during your standby phase, if this card is in your graveyard, you can banish 1 D hero card from your graveyard to special summon this card. Yeah, bye! Yeah, bye! I mean, you still have to use D heroes, and, you know, D heroes kinda suck. But this card is, This card is kind of scary. This is, yeah, you're playing Destiny Heroes. Which, I mean, who plays Destiny Heroes? Destiny Heroes suck. Why do I look so mad? I actually furrowed my eyebrows enough to make myself look angry. Oh, I'm an ancient gear golem. How stupid are you? Okay, 4400, 3400. Handstars, Earth, Machine, Ancient Gear Golem, and 2 Ancient Gear Monsters. So it must be Fusion Summon. If this card has it has Fairy Meteor Cross. Are you you're kidding me? It has Fairy Meteor Cross at 4400 to hack. If this card hacks, your opponent cannot activate any spell or trap at a damage step. What? If this card is destroyed, you can target 1 Ancient Gear Golem in your graveyard. Special. What? Bro, what? So, you hack with it, they can't do anything about it. So you'd be like, aha, limit her removal. Aha, Megamorph if I'm lower life point. You lose. You just lose. Because, what is that? That's 8,800. That's 17,600 damn hack if you have both of those. Assuming you don't have more Megamorph. So, let me get this right. Megamorph's probably not limited, right? I don't think Megamorph's limited. So, you use limit her removal. It's 8,800. Megamorph, it's 17,600. Megamorph, number 2. It now becomes... Hold on. 35,200 hack, and if you have a third Megamorph, 70,400 hack. 70,400 hack you can max this guy out with 3 Megamorphs and 1 limit or removal. If you have low enough life points. Tell me, who's surviving that? No one is surviving that. That is dumb. That's disgusting. And the fact that you get Ancient Gear Golem too is also dumb. Like, Ancient Gear Golem on its own is just dumb. This card's disgusting. Alright, what does this Gladiator Beast do? 2,400, 1,500, 6 stars, Dark Winged Beast. It requires Beastian and a Gladiator Beast. Must be special summoned from your extra deck by shuffling the above cards you control in your deck. You cannot use polymerization. When it's special summoned, you can target up 2 cards on the field, destroy those targets. At the end of the battle phase of this card battle, you can return it to the extra deck, special summon 2 Gladiator Beasts. Okay. Yeah, Cyberstein. Freaking Cyberstein. Well, it's a good thing Cyberstein's banned at this point, because, oh my god, that would be stupid. This card is kind of just, it's okay. I mean, it destroys 2 targets, but like, you know, well, he should be. He's dumb. Hero Mask. Target 1 face-up monster you control. Summon element E-hero monster from your deck graveyard. If you do, that target's name becomes the sent monster's name at the end phase. I just imagined that Yugioh, and a Blue Eyes is suddenly just like an E-hero. Wearing this mask. Like, hey, Blue Eyes! I am not Blue Eyes! I am E-hero! Okay. Who messaged me? Alright. Give me just a second. Space gift for Neospatians. Draw one card for each different Neospatian monster. Name of the monsters you get. Why? But why? This card sucks. Demise of the land. You can use mass change and make Neos. But why? But why? Oh, it's a quick spell. When your opponent special summons a monster, activate one field spell directly from your deck. Oh, God! Okay. That's actually kinda cool, honestly. You know, I like this card. It allows, like, special decks to get their unique field cards. Yeah, that's amazing for that. It's amazing for, like, is it banned? No, it's unlimited. It is not banned. I'm surprised it's not limited, considering how good some of the field spells are. By the way, does anyone know what the song playing is? I know what the song is that's playing. Oh boy, deformation. Each time a face-up D hero monster you control is destroyed, place one D counter on this card for each of those monsters. When you normally summon a monster during your main phase, you can send this card with 2 more D counters to the graveyard. Get 2 cards from your deck and or graveyard. Yeah. Yeah, you can search most field cards, but I mean, like, it's still really good. Like, at this point in the game, it's still pretty good. I mean, later on it's gonna be, like, not that great, but it's still pretty good. This card kinda sucks. Spell Gear? Alright, give me a second. I want to see if this is still acting up. Are you still acting up? The answer is yes. Send 3 Ancient Gear cards you control in the graveyard. You can special summon up to 1 Ancient Gear Golem from your hand and 1 from your deck. Ignoring the summoning condition, you destroy all monsters you control except Ancient Gear Golems. You cannot normally summon a set of ender. Okay, this is scary. This is actually scary, because Ancient Gear Golem is a scary dude. Is that the one I'm thinking of? Let me look at Ancient Gear Golem. Are you the 3000? Yes. It says it cannot be special summoned. But like, this is a special summon. But it says it cannot be special summoned. Yeah, if this card acts, your opponent cannot activate any spell trap cards until the end of the damage step. And if it does Fairy Meteor Crush, it overrides, okay. So yeah, it's a 3,300. If it attacks a defense monster, it does battle damage. Basically, attack minus defense. And you just cannot use magical trap cards whenever, you know, he attacks. So, he's scary. He's a very scary monster. Cup of Ace. What do you do? Toss a coin. Hex. Draw 2 cards. Hell, your opponent draws 2 cards. think of this. Say, like, Ancient Gear Golem has 3,000 attack, right? Say Ancient Gear Golem attacks a monster with 2,000 defense. Piercing battle damage is your monster's attack minus the attack monster's defense. So, since Ancient Gear Golem has 3,000 attack, if he attacks that monster with 2,000 defense and it's in defense mode, you will do 1,000 damage to your opponent. Does that make sense? That's what piercing battle damage means. It's the difference between the monster attacking attack minus the defending monster in defense mode defense. Yeah, it's for when they're in defense. So it's kind of like attacking a monster in attack mode but they're in defense, but you use their defense instead of their attack. This card, I mean... yeah, is card destruction even, like, banned? I don't know if card destruction's ever banned. Light Barrier is a field spell. Here's a balance pot, yeah. During your standby phase, toss a coin. If the result is healed, the following effects are negated until your next standby phase. When you summon an Arcana Force monster, choose which effect to apply without tossing a coin. If an Arcana Force monster destroys an opponent's monster by battle, you gain life points equal to destroy monsters act. Arcana Force monsters suck. Don't run them. Solar Recharge. That's what I'm gathering from the Arcana Force. Don't use them. Discard one Light Swarm monster. Draw 2 cards. And send the top 2 cards of your deck to the graveyard. It's for the Light Swarm deck. That's really all it's for. Realm of Light. I bet this is for Light Swarm. Each time a card is sent from your deck to the graveyard, place 1 sign counter on this card. All Light Swarm monsters gain 100 after each sign counter. If this card would be destroyed by a card effect, remove 2 sign counters from this card instead. So this is like the Gladiators card in a way. It's effectively the same thing as the Gladiators card. This does make the Light Sworn kinda scary. This makes the Light Sworn deck very scary, in fact. You could get some stupidly high attack. But the problem is, spell cards are very easy to destroy, I feel, right? So, like, I don't know, man, like, unless you could protect your field, then, like, I don't know. Wetlands? Wetlands? Oh, this is gonna be for frogs. Or, you know, all aqua-type water level 2. Aqua-type water level 2 or lower monsters gain 1,200 attacks. So, this is for basically frogs. It's all for frogs. You're effectively locked to that specific deck type. 1,200 attacks is pretty scary, not gonna lie. Quick Charger. So how much have you been playing, Psycho? You've been playing, much lately? At 2 level 4 lower Barryman monsters from your graveyard in your hand. Go away, Barryman. Nobody cares about you, Barryman. Short Circuit. Activate only if you control 3 or more Barryman monsters. Destroy all cards your opponent controls. But who's running Barryman? Who wants to run Barryman? Light of Redemption. Pay 800 life points to target one of your banished light monster. Add that target in your hand. Yeah, the problem with building new decks is just that there's so many cards. There's just so many cards to go through. It's a lot. It's a lot. This card doesn't really seem that good to me, in all honesty. I mean, you could probably utilize it in some way, but I feel like it's not that great. Give me just a second. OBS is currently taking 33% of my CPU for some reason. Why is OBS taking 33% of my CPU? What the heck? Hold on, let me check something. Let me see if me doing this does anything. Yeah, why is my OBS is taking up like 30% again? Why? See, this would have caused Bayonetta to lag. This would have caused Bayonetta to be lagging. Your current deck you're building is a Malice deck. Manus' cards on the front side and experience day where your front almost lock out your higher monsters. Ah. Yikes. That sounds terrible. Yeah, like, why is my CPU being hogged by, OBS? I'm not even running a game or anything. That's the thing that's weird. Huh. Mystical Cards of Light. It's a continuous spell. You cannot use one of your spell or trap card zones, okay? During your draw phase, if you control another Mystical Card of Light, you can draw 2 cards instead of 1. Second would be Hierolement. Oh god, Hierolement. The Hierolement deck, I hear, is legendary for being scary. So, VTuber 64. I don't know. How do I check to see, how do I check? How do I check if my, OBS is in, VTuber 64? Yeah, I wouldn't run that at all. Like, at all. I don't know how to check if this is, VTuber 64. I'm checking, give me a second. I am not seeing where I can check this. Give me a second. Let me check, It's 64. It's 64-bit. I found it. It's 64-bit. Level tuning. Reduce the level of all face-up monsters you control by 1 until the end phase. I'm not sure what the use of this card is, really. At all. Deck Lockdown. Is it, continuous spell? Now your player can add cards from their deck of their hand except by drawing them. Monsters cannot be special summoned from the main deck. Destroy this card during your second standby phase. Okay. So... This is a pretty good card. This is a very good card. Probably what? This does... Oh, they care about the users, I see. Yeah, this card is a very good card. Especially for, you know, the Hypergat's half a layer. Needs Hooner. Ribbon of Reaper. During the end phase, if the equipped monster was destroyed without a sent to the graveyard this turn, just summon it from the graveyard to your side of the field. Interesting. That seems kinda interesting. And when you really think about it, kinda BS. Because of, Honest. Honest kinda makes this card BS. I mean, to be fair, you can also use this on your own monsters who get back during the end phase, but like, you can just throw it on like one of your opponent's monsters and just get one of their monsters if you really wanted it. Assuming you could kill it. Oh boy, another bamboo sword. If you control bamboo sword, equip spell, draw 2 cards. Okay. I mean, you gotta use the bamboo sword, which on its own is kinda crap, but you know. Limit reverse. Continuous trap. Target one monster with 1,000 or less attack in your graveyard. Summon it in attack mode. If the target is changed to defense, destroy it and this card. When this card leaves the field, destroy the heart. Okay, so... It's... Call it a Haunted, but for a low attack monster. What's not once per turn? Oh. The sword's not once per turn? How is this not once per turn? Oh, there are ways of making it, like, there's card effects that can force, monsters into defense. There's plenty of card effects that can force monsters into defense, so, like, you know, but, like, I don't see how this is really that good. This doesn't really seem that good. Oh, I see. I mean, that's not an equip card, by the way. This is not an equip card. This is just a normal spell card. Hero Blast. I bet this is for E-Heroes. Target one E-Hero normal monster in your graveyard. Act that target in your hand. And if your opponent controls any monster with an attack less than or equal to that target's attack, destroying one card. Yeah, I know the basic one is. I'm still not sold on E-Heroes, guys. They keep trying to sell me on E-Heroes. I'm not sold on them. Rainbow Gravity. If you have 7 Crystal Beast cards with different names on your field and or in your graveyard, special summon one ultimate crystal monster from your deck of graveyard. What the hell? Are you joking? Bro, really? Really? That is dumb. That is so dumb. That's actually really stupid. Because that is so easy to do, I feel. That is so dumb. Ew. D Fortune. Yeah, you're gonna haste a rainbow. When your opponent declares an attack, manage 1 D hero monster from your graveyard and the battle phase. Wow. Yay, I want to run a D hero deck, guys. This makes me want to run a D hero deck. Reversal of Fate. Select 1 Arcana Force monster you control. That monster's effect is now treated as the opposite coin toss result. Okay. Interesting. This would be Bay's card. Bay would run an Arcana deck. I guarantee you Bay would run an Arcana deck. Because it's gambling. If Bay doesn't, then I bet Mio would. Because doesn't Mio like Herrit stuff? Like Herrit card stuff? I think she does. Mio's more suited for Arcana deck. Just run Arcana Force as far as a gambling deck. See, Bay would only run a gambling deck. I feel like. It would just be in her nature, I think. Maybe. If she doesn't, then I guarantee Mokoko would. Mokoko or Bijou would. Because they love gambling. Actually, Mokoko Fuwawa ran a, Trap Tricks deck, I think. I don't remember what Bijou ran. Horror of Doom! If you see this guy on your Horror, I think you're just done. During your opponent's standby phase, toss a coin. Hex, your opponent cannot normal or flip summon until the end phase. Hells, you cannot do that. She ran Sprite. I know nothing about Sprite. I heard of Trap Tricks. Or wait, no. Did Fuwamoka run Trap Tricks? No, they ran the Twins deck. Like the evil Twins. Not Trap Tricks. I remember the evil Twins, I believe. I don't know what anyone else ran, so... Arcana Call. Select 1 Arcana Force monster you control. Remove from play 1 Arcana Force monster from either player's graveyard. Until the end phase, the selected monster's effect becomes the remove monster's effect from the same coin toss result. Meh! Garbage! Light Spiral. Alright, each amount card to separate get the graveyard by the effect of a Light Swarm monster. Remove from play the hot card of your opponent's deck. So, does that mean that you only remove 1 card outright, or does it remove multiple cards? I'm assuming it only removes 1 card. Still, that's kinda scary, not gonna lie. Glorious Illusion! Activate this card by targeting 1 Light Swarm monster in your graveyard. Special summon that card in face of act during each of your end phases, instead of the top 2 cards you get in the graveyard. When this card leaves the field, destroy that monster, etc., etc. So it's Call of the Haunt and before Light Swarm. Okay. It's Call of the Haunt and before Light Swarm. What's the Light Swarm effect? Gotcha. I guess. Destruction Jammer. Discard 1 card. Negate the activation of spell, trap, or effect monster's effect that destroys a monster off the field and destroy that card. Wow! You actually get a jammer for destroy effects. This would be too slow nowadays. Froggy Force Field. Activate only when a face-up frog monster you control, except Frog Jam, is selected as an attack target. Destroy all attack precision monsters your opponent controls. What? This is just mere force. This is merely just mere force. Guys, I cannot escape the mere force. It's everywhere. Yeah, traps kinda fell out as time went on. Portable battery pack. Select 2 battery man monsters from your graveyard, special summon them and act. When this card is removed from the field... Oh, this is just... Okay, it's just, it does require a frog. But the thing is, you're gonna be running a frog deck if you're using that card. And frogs are busted as all hell, apparently. You're never using this card, because who's using Battery Man? Gladiator lead, last. I mean, Soul of Judgment is just too good. Activate only when you special summon a Gladiator Beast monster. Your opponent discard 1 card. Ew. That's kinda disgusting. Making them discard the card is kinda strong. And that's not hard to get off here. Oh boy, Rage of Cloudian. Activate only when a Cloudian monster you control is destroyed by its own effect and sent to the graveyard. Special summon 1 of those monsters from your graveyard and act, and place 1 frog counter on it. It cannot be changed to defense by a card effect. Nobody cares, Cloudians suck. Songwine Swamp. Blood Swamp. If you control any other spell or trap cards, destroy this card. Face down spell or trap cards cannot be activated. During this card, destroy this card during your second. Okay. I mean, I don't know if this is really that good. It could have uses, depending on the type of deck you're running. It could get some use, but otherwise, I don't know. Lucky Chance! Once per turn, if a monster's effect is activated that tosses the coin once, call heads or tails. If your call matches the coin toss or that monster effect, draw 1 card immediately after the effective assault. Ooh. Oh, it's once per chain, not once per turn. This is kind of a nice card for a gambler deck. Summon Limit. I feel like this makes it so that you can't summon that much in a turn. Now your player can summon more than 2 times per turn. Ugh. Okay. This card is very devastating. This is what I call a devastating card in specific decks. It never sees play? Really? Well, I guess most decks are gonna be multi-summoning anyway. It makes it so that you can't, like, normal or special summon. I mean, in this era, it neuters, like, gladiators and light swarm. It neuters quite a few decks in this era. Later on, it's not as good. That's true. It gets negated, yeah. Guys, try. You know, we should use this one of these days whenever, you know, like, Faye tries to gamble and fails to gambling, just be like, guys, try. When you're going to activate spell trap card or monster effect that requires a dice roll, negate the activation, and if you do, destroy it. But why? Like, this is so niche that you're never really going to use it. Like, and you only get 3 of these, so why? This card kind of sucks. Arcus, Nightsworn Druid. That's a Beast Warrior? What? 1200, 1800, 3 stars like Beast Warrior. How's that a Beast Warrior? What? That's just a dude. Now your player can target Nightsworn monsters anywhere with card effects. During each of your end phases, second up. Nameless? What do you mean nameless? Which nameless are you referring to? Okay, I'll be right back. I need to go check out Yugioh, so BRB. I have returned! I mean, does it look like him? I don't know. It's not spiky enough hair. I don't think it's spiky enough hair. I'm not sure how good this guy is for a Lightsworn deck. The fact that it prevents you from targeting, Lightsworn monsters too, it kind of limits what you can do with them, I feel. Aaron, Lightsworn Monk. Look at this lady with her silly sunglasses. 1600, 1004 stars, Light Warrior. If this card, if this card acts as a defense monster, before damage calculations, summon that monster into the deck. Once per turn during your end phase, summon all 3 cards of the deck to the graveyard. So basically, she just kicks someone out of a fight. It's kind of hilarious. It's just like, whatcha? And they just get booted out. She does the Midgard Solem thing, where she just boots you out of battle. That's kind of hilarious. Is she good? I don't... Dark General Freak? Oh no! Freak! What happened to you? Freak! You went to the dark side! 2300, 1700, 5 stars, Dark Warrior. Cannot be special summoned. Negate any spell effects that target or face up dark monster you control. And if you do, destroy that spell card. During your draw phase, instead of conducting your normal draw, you can add 1 level 4 dark monster from your deck to your hand. This card, Dude, this guy's disgusting. This guy's actually disgusting. If you run like a Dark Warrior deck, then he's just like, I destroy you. But what happened to you, Freed? How did you become evil? No! I believed in you, Freed! How could you betray us? Magical Exemplar. Oh god, Freed with the 6 Samurai. 1700, 1400, 4 stars Earth Spellcaster. Each time a spell card is activated, place 2 spell counters on this card with that spell result. Once per turn, you can remove any number of spell counters from this card. Special summon 1 spellcaster monster from your hand or graveyard, whose level is equal to the number of spell counters you removed. That sounds kinda scary. The problem is she's an Earth type, and spellcasters generally don't, they're not really Earth. Spellcasters are usually dark or light. So she doesn't really get any elemental bonus in a normal spellcaster deck. If you use anything related to elements. I mean, 1700 that's not bad, don't get me wrong, but like, you also gotta use a bunch of spell cards, and you know, it's kinda slow. Maniacal Serpent. The hell am I looking at? What is this Bloodborne looking thing? Such a 1003 stars dark spellcaster. Once per turn during your opponent's standby phase, you can remove or play any number of dark monsters from your graveyard. This monster gains 500 defense for each monster you remove. But why? 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 But why? Why? But why? That seems bad. Nimble Musasabi. Oh no, it's a Nimble. Oh look! He's back! The Nimble Momonga has returned! 800, 100, 2 stars Earth Beast. When this card is destroyed by battle sent to the graveyard, inflict 500 damage on your opponent. You can also summon up to 2 Nimble Musasabi from your deck to your opponent's side of the field in case of an attack. This card cannot be tribute for a tribute summon. Yes, a flying squirrel. This one doesn't seem as good. Like, it seems like a worse Nimble Momonga. Because why would you set it on your opponent's side of the field? So that, you know, you would take 500 damage. That seems bad. Flame Spirit Ignis. Get 1204 stars Fire Pyro. You contribute 1 face-up fire monster to inflict 100 damage to your opponent for each fire monster in your... Oh my god! Oh my god! This is the Fire Charmer's pet? Oh! I see! This is absolutely terrifying! You wrote this in your, what was the deck? I don't remember the deck. Volcanic deck, I think? There's a Pyro Fire deck that is absolutely disgusting with burn. Dude, this is absolutely disgusting in a fire deck. Super Ancient Dino Beast. What? What is that face? 2700, 1400, 8 stars, Earth Dinosaur. You can tribute some of this card face-up attack by tributing 1 dinosaur-type monster. Okay. I think you'd be using a dinosaur deck anyways. When a dinosaur-type monster is special summoned from your graveyard, except during the damage step, while this monster is on the field, you can draw one card. Here's a gargoyle-looking thing, but it's a dinosaur. Gargoyles are not dinosaurs, though. Yeah, it's just okay. I mean, you can make it in one tribute in a dinosaur deck, but like, you know, how often are you going to be special summoning dinosaurs? Vanquishing Light. What possible be using? When a monster would be summoned, tribute one Light Swarm monster, negate the summon, if you do, destroy that monster or monsters. Oh. Like, I sacrifice this person, and you don't get that monster. Muhahaha. Hulatin. What is this image? 2800, 2500, 8 stars light fairy. If it is your opponent's battle phase, a monster you control at the start of this battle phase was just destroyed, and all monsters you control at the start of this battle phase, minimum 2, have now been destroyed by battle sent to the graveyard. That's a lot of stipulations. You can special summon this card from your hand. If summoned this way, choose the attribute, and do destroy all face-up monsters with that attribute. Your opponent cannot normal summon or special summon monsters with that attribute. What? Okay, so it has to be your opponent's battle phase. A monster you control at the start of this battle phase was just destroyed. And all monsters at the start of this battle phase have now been destroyed and sent to the graveyard that you control minimum of 2. That's a lot of stipulations. But this card is, if you're running a special deck, like a fire deck or a dark deck, or even like special monster deck, like a spellcaster, he just locks you down. Your opponent just can't summon anything from their deck almost. The problem is, it's really hard to get this guy out. Actually, yeah, it's really hard to get this guy out with this stipulation. He's too hard to get a work, I feel. He's too hard to get a work. Divine Knight Isark. Isark. Wow, it's Holy Dark Magician! Holy Dark Magician, Batman! Or should I say, Holy Dark Magician, Blue Eyes! 2300, 1800, 6 stars, Light Warrior. After that damage calculation, when this card destroys a monster by battle, banish that monster. Okay. Not really that great. It's just okay. Angel 07. 2500, 1500, 7 stars, Light Fairy. When this card's triggered summon, gains the following effects. The effects of effect monsters cannot be activated. It's a huge tribute for that. But in all honesty, that is kind of scary, because there's so many effect monsters at this point of the game. But at the same time, you're fudging yourself over. Like, you're really fudging yourself over. Yeah, for 2 tributes, it's not really that good. It's honestly kind of bad for 2 tributes. Union Act. Target 1 face-up monster you control. Add up the whole attack of all other face-up monsters you currently control. But during the battle face-up this turn only, the monster gains that much attack but cannot inflict battle damage to your opponent. Also, other face-up monsters cannot attack. There's a light monster that counts for 2. Yeah, I think I recall that, yeah. There's a few monsters that are like that. I remember that. And, like, you can get, like, light monsters out very easily, too. So this is basically an emergency card, I feel. Like, okay, we really need to get rid of this 4,000 attack monster right now. This could help in that scenario. But ultimately, I don't think you're going to see this very much. Owner Seal. Return control of all monsters of the field to their owners. That's spelled like in circle, by the way. I mean, I'm sure this can have use. I'm sure you could do some silly things. I saw a sword related to this card. Well, I saw the sword, but I didn't watch it. But there's something related to this card. Helios Trice Magistus. 8 stars Pyro Light. You can special summon this card by tripping 1 Helios Deuce Magistus. This card's active events are each equal to the number of removed from play monsters times 300. After this card acts, it can act once more if your opponent controls a monster. If this card is destroyed by battle sent to the graveyard, special summon it during the end phase and it gains. Wait, it just becomes 500. Wait. No. It relies on stuff being removed from play. Also, why is it a pyro? The 500 doesn't stack. Oh. It's just for, like, during the end phase. Dangerous Machine Type 6. Oh, God. During each of your scale card phase, roll a 6-sided die and apply the result. 1. Discard the card. 2. Your opponent discards the card. 3. Draw 1 card. 4. Your opponent draws 1 card. 5. Destroy 1 monster your opponent controls. 6. Destroy this card. Interesting. I would run this in a gambling deck. I so would. Maximum 6. 900, 1600, 6 stars, Earth Warrior. When this card's tribute summon, roll a 6-sided die. If this card gains attack equal to result times 200. Yeah, I remember Grandma too, yeah. So, this guy's scary. He can be very scary. If you roll a 6, he becomes a 3100 attack, 1 tribute. He can become 2100 or 3100. Or in between. It's a meme. Yeah, I can see it being a meme. Fog King. I've spent 2 hours on just this set. What the heck? 0, 0, 7 stars, Water Spellcaster. You can tribute 1 monster or no monsters, a normal summon, but not set this card. The act of this card becomes the combined original act of contributing monsters. Now your player can tribute cards. I'm already saying, like, when would you ever use this guy? Also, Gyna. Pachycephalo sounds like dinosaur. Oh. 1,304 stars Earth Rock. If this card is split face up, destroy all summoned monsters on the field. Now your player can special summon monsters. That seems kinda scary, not gonna lie. Especially with all the special summoning stuff going on. Yeah, it's not too hard with books. But yeah, this is scary just because of, your opponent hacks this. Like, here's the thing. If your opponent hacks it, it gets flipped up. It basically gets flipped up, right? If it gets hacked. So it's still gonna activate the flipped effect. At least I think so. Unless I'm, you know, misreading it. Alright, if that is the Light of Destruction. What we have next after Light of Destruction? We got the Duelist Genesis. Yeah, it's kind of bad. Let me check the Duelist Genesis over here. Can I use this at all right now? Oh! I see Parsap. Uh-oh! The Synchro is showing up. 2600, 2100, 8-star Light Fairy Synchro. 1 Hooner plus 1 or more non-Hooner Light monsters. 1 sprint turn, you can target 1 face-up monster in your opponent's control. Shanks got targets battle persist. And then it does Fairy Meteor Crush. So, you need a Hooner and 1 or more non-Hooners. They have to match the level of the Synchro. It cannot be lower or higher. It has to match the level. I see. So, don't let VTubers run synchros, because VTubers cannot do math. They would have a hard time with synchros. Got it! I understand the assignment. Let's have, you know, let's have Nimmy play this. Yes. Yes. Turbo Booster. It looks like this, site's back to normal. (001) Star Earth Machine. If you have normal summon a monster this turn, you can special summon this card from your hand. You can tribute this card destroying 1 monster your opponent controls that battle for 1 of your monsters this turn. They're basically a fusion spell as a monster, I see. This card sucks. This card is kinda hot garbage. Nitro Synchron. Why do I see something called Handcuffs Dragon? Must be Iris's kind of dragon. Anyways, 300, 100, 2 stars fire machine Hooner. So here's a Hooner. If this card is sent to the graveyard with a synchro summon of a Nitro Synchro monster, draw 1 card. Okay. Quillbolt Hedgehog. (800, 800, 2 stars Earth Machine. If this card is in your graveyard, you can special summon this card, but banish it when it leaves the field. You must control a Hooner to activate and resolve this effect. Garbage! Garbage, I feel. I mean, not really. You can use it in, like, summon stuff, I guess, but it still feels bad. Ghost Gardener? Oh no! Did Gardener die? Not Big Seal Gardener! Anything but Big Seal Gardener. I see all these golems over here, too. Quillbolt is decent. That is not the Garganta I thought it was. 1904 Stars Dark Warrior. When a face-up monster you control is selected as an active target, you can change the target to this card. When this card is destroyed, sent to the graveyard, one face-up monster your opponent controls, loses 1,000 attack until the end phase. Meh? Just meh? It's not really that good, I feel. Shield the Warrior. $803 Stars Earth Warrior. During damage calculation, and either player's turn, you can banish this card from graveyard. Monsters you control cannot be destroyed by battle. This battle. Forget what I know about the previous 2 eras, because they don't matter anymore. They basically get completely ruined. So basically what you're telling me is Hooners completely ruined a good portion of the game meta. That's what I'm hearing. Synchro's Power Craft Hard. Oh, 1103 Stars Earth Rock. When this card is summoned, if you control a big piece golem, you can special summon 1 medium piece golem from your deck. That monster's effect is negated while it is face up on the field. What do these golems do? I feel like they've used it to something. 1600 Stars Force, or 0 Defense, 4 Stars Earth Rock. So, this does the small piece golem, if you have a big piece golem. What does big piece golem do? When 100 0 stars, 5 stars. 0 defense, 5 stars. If your opponent controls a monster, you control no monsters. You can normally summon this card without tributes. What is that face? Why are these faces so goofy? They're so goofy, guys. They're absolutely goofy. Sinister Sprocket! 400 0, 1-star Fiend Hooner. If this card is sent to the graveyard with a synchro summon of a dark synchro monster, you can destroy one face-up spell or trap. I mean, you're gonna have to make up for the lack of levels for this guy. But I think it could be useful. So, do Hooners have to be on the field in order to do the synchro summons? I'm assuming they have to be on the field to do the synchro summon, right? Dark Resonator. 1303 stars Dark Fiend Hooner. The first time this card will be destroyed without each turn is not destroyed. Ah. I mean, given how easy it is to flood the field with monsters, I can see how, you know, you kinda need that as a mechanic and not make things stupid. Wind Seal Defender. There's 99 cards. $716 stars Earth Warrior. When this card you control is destroyed without sent to your graveyard, you can have the current attack of one face-up monster your opponent controls until the end phase. I mean, meh. Resonator got banned? Let me check. It's not banned. Shoot! Fight ha! Goofy. 700, 900, 2 stars Earth Warrior. Once per turn, you can change one face-up attack monster you control Your opponent controls a face-up defense. But why? Tell me why, Honey Stark. Handcuffs Dragon. Let's see if Iris would really love this. I don't think anyone would love that. Why is the mouth there? You special summon a tuner, a secret summon. Yikes. Yeah, I don't think anyone would want to be handcuffed to this guy. 1800, 5 stars, Wind Dragon. When this card is destroyed for battle with an active monster your opponent controls and is sent to the graveyard, you can equip this card to that monster. The equipped monster loses 1800 attack. When it is destroyed, if this card is sent to the graveyard, you can summon this card. Wow! This guy he's kinda devious. He's kind of a really devious jerk. He's just like, you lose 1800 to act. Ouch! That's kinda strong. Here's one tribute though. Montage Dragon. The hell is this? Eh? 0. 8 stars Dragoner. Cannot be normal summon set. Must be special summoned from your hand by setting 3 other monsters from your hand to the graveyard. It cannot be special summoned by other way. This card's applicants the combined original levels of the set monsters behind 300. So it's the calculator. I mean, you can get some insane hack on it, but like, I don't know, dude. I don't know if this is actually worth using. Not sure yet. I mean, you gotta send 3 other monsters from your hand to the graveyard. That's a lot of cards you're discarding. That is a lot of cards you're discarding to get that guy out. Go. The hell are you? 1350, 1603 stars Earth, Rock. At the end of the damage dealt, if this card battled an opponent's monster, change that monster to face down defense. Doesn't really seem that interesting, honestly. Mind Master. 100, 200, 1 star. Sidekick? Sidekick is a new hype? And it's banned? If you pay 800 life points, it should be 1 psychic hype monster except Mind Master. Especially summon 1 level 4 or lower psychic hype monster from your deck and act face up attack. So Sidekick is a new hype? And it's limited to 1 in Genesis, but banned everywhere else. Wasn't Psychic like a really stupid hype? If I recall, they were really, really stupid hypes. Dr. Cranium. Wow. 100, 101 star Psychic. When this card is destroyed by battle sent to the graveyard, you can pay 800 life points to add 1 psychic item monster from your deck in your hand. I see a common theme of pay 800 life points to get a Psychic. It's so weird that they added a new hype this late in the game's life. Crepins. I see a Twin Barrel Dragon. Crepins. 1200, 400, 2 stars. Dark Psychic Tuner. When this card's target hit for an attack, you pay 800 life points to negate the attack. Okay. I guess. But why? But why? Mind Protector. 0-2200, that's pretty good defense. It is a Psychic Tuner, yeah. 3 stars like Psychic. This card's controller must pay 500 life points during each scale guide phase. Okay, cannot destroy this card. Monsters with 2,000 or less attack cannot declare an attack, except for Psychic-type monsters. So it's like an updated version of Messenger of Peace. But Psychic-type monsters get through this. That's kinda disgusting, not gonna lie. That's kinda disgusting. Psychic Commander. 400, 800, 3 stars Earth Psychic Tuner. When a Psychic-type monster you control battles, during the damage death, you pay life points and multiples of 100, max 500. Half the monster, its battle lose that much attack it defends until the end phase. Arc Speed did it first. Did they? I don't even remember what Arc Speed did anymore. Psychics really like you paying life points. I'm seeing that. Psychic Snail. That is a weird looking snail. 1900, 1200, 4 stars Earth Psychic. It heard oh, right. You can pay 800 life points and select one Earth face-up Psychic-type monster you control. That monster can act twice during each battle phase. This card cannot act when you activate this effect. It's a 1900 attack 4-star monster. The monster effect is useless if you're not running it in a Psychic deck. So, I mean, you know. It could be good in the Earth deck, but I mean, you know. Telekinetic Soccer. That's what I am. Actually, I don't sock anyone. What am I talking about? I just void people. 1700, 700, 4-star Earth Psychic. If a Psychic-type monster on the field would be destroyed, you can pay 500 life points to destroy this card instead. I never heard destroy. I mean, it's okay. It looks like a lot of them are Earth. Destructotron. The last active type. Wow. 1600, 400, 4 stars Earth Psychic. You can pay 1,000 life points. And target one spell trap your opponent controls and destroy it. Once per turn during the end phase, destroy this card. This card must be the only Psychic-type monster you control to activate and to resolve this effect. I'm not really a big fan of paying life points like this. I'm not being sold on Psychics at the moment. Gladiator Beast, Equest? I don't know how to pronounce that name. Six 1204 stars Winged Beast. Like this card is special summoned by the effect of a Gladiator Beast monster. Target one Gladiator Beast card in your graveyard. Add that target in your hand. At the end of your battle phase, if this card was attacked, you can supplement it in your deck. Special summon one Gladiator. Okay, I guess the Gladiator Beast thing. I mean, it's just another good card for Gladiators. That's really all I'm seeing. It's just a decent card for Gladiator. Janus Lightsworn Mender. What do you do, Janice? Ah, I see a multiple piece golem. Hello, Janice. 321 4-star light spellcaster. During the end phase, if a card was sent from the graveyard by the effect of a light sworn card this turn, inflict 500 damage to your opponent, and if you do, gain 500 life points. I mean, that's not bad, but at the same time, it has to be face up. Which, I mean, can be a little bit tricky, give or take. Dark, the Dark Charmer. It's dark! It's the Dark Charmer! It's another, it's a lady! I think. I don't know if that's a lady or not, hard to tell. 900 3-stars Dark Spellcaster. Flip! Take control of one dark monster your opponent controls, while this card remains face up on the field. Situational. Doesn't seem that great. Mecha Bunny! Mecha Bunny! 800, 100, 2 stars, Earth Machine. Love it! It's a Pekara card. When this card is flipped face up, select one card from the field and inflict 500 damage to its controller. When this card is destroyed by battle and sent to the graveyard, you can excuse me. You can special summon one Mecha Bunny from your deck to face down defense. Dark is the best of them. So, this is basically like, you know what monster I'm thinking of, right? The germs? It's kind of like the germs. Charmers are never the end goal of the deck. I can assume it's not, yeah. It reminds me of, that one, you know, the one monster I used, the germs? I can't remember. It's kind of like that, but like 500 damage stuff, no, it is still 500 damage, never mind. Oyster Meister. Oyster Meister Meister Oyster. Now that's just silly. 1600, 200, 3 stars, Water Fist. Ooh, that's a pretty solid Water Fist card. If this card is set with field graveyard, itself when destroyed by battle, special summon one Oyster token with no active defense. Okay. Okay. I mean, not sure what the Oyster token's gonna do. Yeah, you're using it in tribute, but like, what are you gonna do with the Oyster token? You can't tribute it, can you? Alright, what you do when Barrel Dragon? You're just an upgrade Barrel Dragon, right? 1700, 200, 4 stars Dark Machine. If this card is summoned, target one card your opponent controls, cost a coin twice, and if the result is 2 hex, destroy it. It's a weaker version of Barrel Dragon. I mean, it's a 1700 attack machine. It's okay. It's okay for a machine, it's okay for a dark, except there's better dark monsters you can use than this. It's just okay. You might use this in a gambling deck, though. Like, you would probably use this in a gambling deck. Izanagi? It took this long to get Izanagi, really? Isn't Izanagi like a really, really big Japanese god or something? Why did it take this long to get Izanagi? Sight? site? Give me a second. Who's messaging me? J-Star messaging me with a random Pokemon song. Okay. 2200, 1000, 6 stars, Wind Fairy. You can special summon this card from your hand by removing or playing one spirit monster from your hand. Spirit monsters you control do not have their effects. Huh? So this is for like a very early archetype. But like, who's gonna run that archetype? Like, spirit monsters are just not that good. And by this point in the game, spirit monsters are so outclassed. Like, I don't think this is gonna save that archetype, like, at all. Kunoichi. It's a Kunoichi, guys. Yeah, like, all the spirits are just bad at this point. Wow, 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 wow. Wow, 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 Alright. 1800, 1004 stars. Wind Warrior. When control of the space-up card changes, its new controller discards one random card. I mean, you can ask Melty. But you know what will happen if I play it, hey? You know exactly what will happen if I play Marvel vs. Capcom 3. There's a reason why we don't play that game very much. Like, I could try and not use Dante, but like, I want to be good with Dante, I really do. Yeah, you want salt with your salt? I'll give you salt with your salt, just give me that game. Or, you know, just give me Smash Ultimate. I mean, I think Smash still, you know, outdoes every other game. This is an okay warrior. It's good for a wind deck, but like, if that this kind of crap, I feel, Beast of the Pharaoh. What do you mean there's a reason you're playing Hulk and Hager? What, to make me salty? Hulk's just hard to fight for me because I don't know when to ever attack him because of his super armor. And Hacker just, he has stupid range. Hulk and Hacker have very easy call. Oh, yeah. I mean, I should use Akuma more, but like, you know, Dante. And Amaterasu seems hard to use too. 400, 603 stars, Earth Zombie. If this card is set to graveyard for a synchro summon, you can target one level 4 lower zombie monster in your graveyard special summon it. I mean, you played Suma poorly, but like, I don't know how to deal with his cross-up move. That move is so ambiguous as to where it's gonna land. It's kind of like May's stupid Blanca Ball. I don't know where to ever block that thing, because it's like, do I block this way? Can I block this way without getting hit? You know what I mean? It's just like, which way do I block? Suma requires you no frame data. I mean, at least it's not Modok. Modok is like big brain dude. I saw a claim for Modok and it's just like, bro, Mogok is so dumb. Like, Mogok is legitimately dumb. 1600 to 404 stars Fiend Guard. His card's effect depends. His card's effect changes depending on the number of dark monsters in your graveyard. 1 or fewer, his card loses 400 attack. 2 or 4, his card gains 400 attack. 5 or more, you can send this card to the graveyard and destroy all face down monsters your opponent controls. I mean, this doesn't seem that hard to do, really. That does not seem that hard to pull off that 5 or more effect. The thing is, how often is your opponent gonna have face down cards? For this, it is pretty disgusting, yes. Like, the 1 or fewer is never gonna really matter, I feel. King Kabio. Like, I kinda wanna use other characters in MPC free, but like, MPC's just not my type of game, dude. Yeah, you're not really gonna see face downs at this point. Like, I feel like the Marvel vs. Capcom series in general is not my type of genre. Because it wants you to be super aggro, it does not reward you for being defensive, I feel. And you know, I'm a defensive player. I'm a very defensive player. What the hell is that? Is that supposed to be a cat? Oh hey, a spirit! 400, 201 star Dark Beast Spirit. Cannot be special summon. When this card's normal, summon or flip face up, you can target 1 level 1 monster in your graveyard. Special summon that target will banish it when this card leaves the field. Once per turn, there's an end face. If this card was normal, summon or flip face up this turn, return it to the hand. I can't believe they brought back the Spirit Archetype. Why? Why did they bring back the Spirit Archetype? That seems bad. Yep, and we got Yamato no Kami. Yamato no Kami. So, God of Snakes, I think? Or God of Dragons? I don't think Yamato is dragon though, right? What does Yamato translate to? $2,200 6 stars Dark Warrior Spirit. Cannot be normal summon set, cannot be special summon except by remove or play 1 spirit monster from your graveyard. This card returns to its owner's hand at the end phase of its, yeah. If it destroys a monster by value, you can destroy 1 spell to trap your opponent control. Yeah, Kami is God. I don't know what Yamato is, though. I'm not sure on Yamato. Spirits are just bad, dude. Like, who runs spirits? Silent Strider. Either this is a machine, or it's a ninja. Or it's a bug. It could be a bug. 300, 700, 2 stars, Earth Insect. You can set this card from hand to graveyard and reduce the level of 1 monster on the field by 1 until the end phase. Okay. Naruhogane. Noisy Nap. 700, 300, 2 stars, Earth Insect. You can send this card from your hand to graveyard and target 1 face-up monster on the field. Increase that target's level by 1 until the end phase. I see. I will be right back. I need to go check on the doggos, BRB. Alright, I am back. I was losing my breath outside. Holy crap. Oh no, Stardust Dragon. I think I remember Stardust Dragon being stupid. Multiple piece golem. 2613 second stars Earth Rock Fusion. Big piece golem and medium piece golem. At the end of the battle phase, if the star hacker was accurate, earn an extra deck. Then, if all the confused material monsters are usable. Okay. Okay. I mean... Okay. Oh no, that sounds scum. I don't know if this is actually worth using. Like, okay, you can just... Yeah. Doesn't seem worth using to me. Nitro Warrior. Like, it just doesn't seem that good to me, really. Well, hey, it's Mogot's theme. 2800, 1800, 7 stars Fire Warrior Synchro. What the hell is all that text? Nitro Synchron plus one or more non-tuners. Once during each of your turns, if you activate a spell card, this card gains spells and act during the next active turn. Equal this card during damage calculation only. If this active card destroys an attacking an opponent's monster by battle, after damage calculation, you target one face-up defense monster your opponent controls, same spot target to attack, if this card can make a second attack in a row on that monster. And you bye. That's actually kinda scary. That's kinda really scary, actually. Depending on how you're able to handle getting them out, I guess. This was the original boss of a junk archetype. Ah. Alright, let me see the Stardust Dragon. Why does it look like a blue eyes? 2500 2008 stars Dragon Synchro win. 1 tuner and 1 plus non-tuner monsters. When a card on effect is activated that will destroy a card on the field, you can tribute this card negate the activation if you destroy it. During the end phase, if this effect was activated this turn and was not negated, you can dismiss some of this card from the graveyard. So this would just be like, no Heavy Storm, no Raigeki, no Torrential Tribute. That's basically what this guy does, for free, as long as it's out. That's actually very disgusting. I hit him much. Red Dragon Archfiend. If you weren't running yeah. 3000, 2008 stars. Dark Dragon Synchro. Okay, after damage calculation, this card active opponent's defense monster. Destroy all defense. What? Ugh. Once per turn during your end phase, destroy all other monsters you control that did not declare an attack this turn. This card must be face up on the field to activate any result. Dude, that burst of. Ugh. That's actually kind of disgusting. Oldie with Goldie? Yeah, he's pretty disgusting. Goyo Guardian. What the heck? 2800 2000 6 stars Earth Warrior. 1 Earth Tuner plus 1 plus. Okay. When this card destroys an opponent's monster by battle sends it to the graveyard, you can special summon that monster in your field to defense. This is just, I hate your monster. It's mine now. Didn't they try to do like a archetype with this dude? With this Goyo dude? That wasn't very good? Yeah, I can imagine, like, all these cards now, like, are not good in the current era. Like, this is, like, Series 6. We're all the way down here at Series 13 now. So, yeah, like, there's so many cards, got so many sets that come after this that, like, you know, it's just, they're so far back now. You're on this by itself? Ah. Magical Android. Stardust and Yugioh. Yeah, I can see that. Stardust and Yugioh are very good. 2400, 1700. 5 stars, Light Psychic Synchro. Once per turn during your end phase, gain 600 life points for each psychic monster you control. Well, there's your counterbalance to paying all the life points, I guess. You get some life points back. And it doesn't seem that hard to get him out here. He's only 5 stars. Thought Ruler Archfiend. Another Archfiend, huh? 2700, 2300, 8 stars, Dark Psychic Synchro. This looks like a big boss for psychics here, huh? If this card destroys a monster by battle sends it to the graveyard, gain life points equal to that monster's original active graveyard. Disgusting. When a spell trap card is activated that targets one psychic monster and no other cards, you can pay 1000 life points to negate the activation if you do destroy it. Okay. That is actually kinda really disgusting. I mean, 1000 life points is not, you know, cheap, but like, it's still pretty disgusting. Their field? I haven't seen their field yet. Oh yeah, the Archfiend. Yeah, the like Pandemonium, right? Wait, but do you count as an Archfiend? I assume you are, but you're not even a fiend. I guess you do count as an Archfiend. Okay, yes. Fine Spirit. The equipped monster gains 300 after each monster your opponent controls. If it would be destroyed foul, you can destroy this card instead. You know, I looked at the character, and the first thing that came to mind was like, oh, is that Corn from Fire Emblem? I don't know why Corn came to mind. It's like, wow, Corn from Fire Emblem. What are you doing here? This is an okay card. It's just okay. Red Dragon Archfiend, yeah. Domino Effect. When a monster your opponent controls is destroyed with power sent to the graveyard. You can send one monster you control to the graveyard and destroy one. Oh god. Oh god. It's just like, yep, I killed the monster. I'm gonna kill one of my monsters. I killed no one of your monsters. That's pretty disgusting. Especially if there's you sent the monster in your graveyard that activates by being sent to the graveyard. Ooh. That is a domino effect then. Alright, Junk Barrage. I bet these synchro remove synchro monsters. When the equipped monster destroys a monster with battle sense of the graveyard, inflict damage to your opponent equal to destroy monster. You have to destroy monsters active graveyard. Ew. That's kinda disgusting, honestly. That's a pretty disgusting card. Especially with Honest being around. honest makes this really, really dumb. Balhoon. Remove for play one Hooner monster from your graveyard. Target face-up monster you control gains a hack equal to the removed monsters that hack. That could be pretty good depending on the Hooner monster. Desynchro. Does this remove the Synchro monster? Target one Synchro monster off the field, return that target extra deck. Then, if all the monsters that were used for the Synchro summon that monster in your graveyard, you can special summon all of them. I'm noticing something interesting here. You can use this on your opponent. Again, it goes to their extra deck. But then it says, if they're in your graveyard... Oh, never mind, never mind. Never mind. It won't work that way. It doesn't work that way. I was gonna say, like, okay, like, you just do that, but... You know what I mean. You know what I mean. You see what I'm thinking of. Lightwave Hooning. Why are you here? Select one level 4 light monster you control. Use treat as a Hooner monster while it is face up on the field. Take it. Yeah, take it. Interesting. So this lets you see out synchros. Size Station. When a Psychic Type monster is normal summon, you can pay 5 from your life point. Increase its level by 1 and a half by 300. This remains even if this card leaves the field. I don't know about this card. Not sure on. Psy Impulse. Tribute one Psychic Type monster. Return all cards in your opponent's hand to deck. Then they draw 3 cards. That sounds scary in more ways than one. That sounds super scary in more ways than one. But like, yeah, I'm gonna... You have no cards in your hand? Draw 3 cards. I'm gonna force you to draw 3 cards. I'm gonna force you to deck out quickly. Emergency Teleport. It costs 40 points of Genesis. Special summon one level 3 Allure Psychic monster from your hand or deck, but banish it during the end phase of this turn. It just lets you, you know, get a monster out to do synchro or tributes, from what I'm understanding. Oh wow, the Sword of Kusanagi! Oh, we're getting the Imperial Regalia now. Equip only to a Spirit monster. If the equipped monster attacks, okay, it has Fairy Mirror Thrust. When the equipped monster you control is returned to your hand, if this card is sent to the graveyard, return this card in your hand. Yeah, it's all for spirits. Or with Yasuka. Okay, so when a spirit monster destroys a monster in battle, you gain life point equal to the monster's original attack. And then this goes back in your hand with that, monster, yeah. What's the mirror Yatta do? Okay, Yatta no Kagami. Or, Yatta no Kagami? Yasuka no... I don't know, maybe I'm thinking... I might be thinking of the wrong thing. The equipped monster does not have its effect that returns to its hand activated. Oh! This is good for spirits, but like... Yasukani no... Yeah, No, it's just kind of, you know... Wait. I'm just gonna shut up. I'm gonna shut up before I make a fool of myself. Gear Hound. Both players can normally summon each gear monsters for one less tribute. When this card is destroyed, sent to the graveyard, you can special. Excuse me? Dude, they really love that ancient gear golem, don't they? They love the ancient gear stuff. Bro! Just ancient gear all the way. Let me guess, this is gonna be for, Barry Man. Neither player can special summon monsters with 1,000 less attack. Oh. Okay. I mean... Okay, I guess. I mean, kind of like bugs over frogs, maybe. Light Sworn Saber. Equip only a Light Sworn monster. It gains 700 attack. When this card is sent from your graveyard, you can target one Light Sworn monster you control. Equip this card at that target. It is anti-synchro, yeah. So, basically this card just never goes away. Like, you can't... XYZ don't have levels. Oh my god. So basically this, you can't really, like, destroy this card outright. Because if you, like, try a Mystical Space Typhoon this card, it just goes, you know, right back to whatever it was on. That's actually a very scary card for a Light Sworn deck. Unstable Evolution. While your life point is lower than your opponent's, the equipped monster's act original act becomes 2,400. While your life point is higher, the equipped monster's original act becomes 1,000. So it's kind of like a much weaker Megamorph. Interesting. Very interesting. Recycling Barrys. It's gonna be for stupid Barry Man. Target 2 type monsters with 1,500 or less attack in your graveyard. Add those targets in your hand. I mean, it's good for Thunder decks, but like, nobody uses a Thunder deck. Thunder is a deck hype. Book of Eclipse. Ooh, a new book. Change all face-up monsters are built a face-down defense. Ooh. During the end phase of this turn, change as many face-down defense monsters your opponent controls as possible to face-up defense. Then your opponent draws cards equal to the number of monsters change face-up by this effect. This is still a very good card, I feel like. This is a very good card, I feel like. Equip Shot. You have one character deck and it's made completely out of spite. I can imagine. Activate only during the battle phase. Select one equip card, equip a face-up attack monster you control, and select one face-up attack monster your opponent controls. Equip that monster with the selected equip card. Then conduct battle between your previously equipped monster and... What? Why would you do this? What's the point? What's the point? Graceful revival. Activate this card for targeting one level 2 or lower monster in your graveyard. Special summon that target in attack position. When this card leaves the field, destroy that monster. Okay, so it's just... There's a lot of Call of the Haunted type cards, I see. The only way you got to work was filling it full of anti-fun cards. There's so many Call of the Haunted-esque abilities in trap cards I see. Defense draw. During your opponent's turn, all damage calculation, make battle damage you take with this battle 0, and if you do, draw 1 card. So it's like a weaker, it's like a Wabaku, but it doesn't negate the attack. I mean, it's not terrible. Lets you draw a card, but like, I don't know. Remote revenge. Activate only when the monster you control is hit by a spell, trap, or effect monster's effect that destroys 1 monster on the field. Switch the target to an appropriate monster your opponent controls. That's okay. It's just okay. Space Gate. Alright. Each time a monster you control attacks or is attacked, place 1 gate counter on this card at the end of the game step. During your main phase, you can send this card to the graveyard, split summon 1 monster from your hand, whose level is less than or equal to the number of gate counters on this card. That is terrifying. That is absolutely terrifying. Because you can fill this up so easily, and then just special summon your big boy and let them go ham. I mean, it's a little bit slow, yes, but it's still no way of special summoning stuff. Synchro Deflector. Activate only when a face-up synchro monster you control is selected as an attack target. Negate the act of destroying 1 monster your opponent controls. So it's like Sakuretsu armor. Or kind of like, yeah, it's like Sakuretsu armor. Broken blocker. No, Gardner! Activate only when a defense monster you control, whose defense is higher than its attack, is destroyed by battle. Special summon up to 2 monsters with the same name as that monster from your deck to face up defense. That's okay. It's okay. Psychic Overload. Target 3 second type monsters in your graveyard. Suffer all 3 and gag to draw 2 cards. Not bad. That's a good card for a psychic deck. That counts as art speed, that's all art speed, huh? What are you talking about? On what? What are you talking about? Huh? What are you talking about? Blocker? Oh. Okay, Psychic Rejuvenation. I was confused. Get 1,000 life points for each face-up Psychic type monster you control. Meh. Not really worth it. Telepathic power. Let's get rid of you, I don't need you. When a Psychic type monster you control is destroyed by battle with an opponent's attacking monster, target the opponent's monster, destroy that target, and if you do, gain life points equal to destroy a monster's attack on the field. This could be useful if you like ram one of your weaker psychic monsters into an opponent's monster, and then use this to destroy their monster. But at the same time, it's like, traps are so slow nowadays. Mind over matter. Like, traps are very slow at this point of the game. When the monster would be normal special summon or a spell trap card is activated, tribute one psychic type monster, negate the summon or activation, and if you do, destroy that card. You would probably run this in a psychic deck. Hey look, it's a Gladiator Beast, War Chariot. When the monster effect is activated while you control the Gladiator Beast monster, negate the activation. If you do, destroy it. So, this is kinda okay for a Gladiator Beast, maybe. Light Swarm Barrier. When the Light Swarm monster you control is archetype or an attack, you can send up 2 cards to get the graveyard. Can target the attacking monster. Negate the attack. It seems scary. Light Swarm seems okay. But they can also seem scary. I don't know, Light Swarm is a very iffy hype. Because of how much they discard cards. Intercept. Activate only when the monster is tribute summoned. With 1 tribute. Take control of that monster. Interesting. Interesting trap card. Judgment of Thunder. Activate only when you summon a Thunder-type monster, destroying 1 card your opponent controls. Okay. I mean, that's kinda mid. Fist, Death Charge. Trigger 1 Fist monster can target 1 card off the field. Destroy that target, and if you do, draw 1 card. That's not bad. At least you get to, do more than just destroy a card. And let's say also draw a card. That's pretty decent. Neobug Nest. Suck hot 5 cards of your deck to graveyard. This is an anti-Corone card. This is an anti-Corone card. Overworked. I don't know if that card's even really that good, in all honesty. Destroy each monster whose attack is higher than its original attack. Interesting art, by the way. I don't even know what that's supposed to be. I don't think this is really that great, honestly. Counselor Lily. There's the updated Lily. We haven't seen Lily in forever. More 1,503 stars, Earth Fairy Hooner. When this card is sent to the graveyard for a synchro summon, you can pay 500 life points to have that synchro monster gain 1,000 attacks until the end phase. This is not as good as the original Lily. This kinda is very mid compared to the original Lily. Herald of Orange Light. Ara. It's limited to OCG. See, no, never do Ara ever again. When your opponent acts 300, 500, 2 stars Light Fairy Hooner. When your opponent activates a monster effect, you can send this card to 1 other fairy monster from your hand or graveyard. Negate the activation, and if you do, destroy it. Okay. Izanami. It's another spirit. Hello. 1100, 1804 stars Water Fairy Spirit. Normal spirit stuff. When this card's normal summon a flip face up, you can discard 1 card, add 1 spirit monster from your graveyard to your hand. Heralds are also weirdly a ritual deck. Yuck. Spirits are just so bad. Megan of Macabre. Uh-oh, there's a Sit Samurai. I see a Sit Samurai. Warning! Sit Samurai. Hello? 1704 stars Spellcaster Dark. If this card destroys an opponent's monster by battle, place 1 spell counter on it. Gain 200 after each spell counter on it. Yikes! Yikes! This is a scary card. Okay, ignore ritual rules. Oh. So this card's honestly kinda good. In a dark spellcaster deck, this is scary. Hand of the 6 Samurai. The funny thing about Amaterasu's theme playing when we're doing, you know, all the Japanese stuff there. 1600 1003 stars Fire Warrior. If you control another 6 Samurai monster, you can tribute 1 6 Samurai monster and target 1 monster on the field, destroy that target. So it's like Exile the Forces, but with a stipulation. It's honestly still pretty good. 1600's not bad. I mean, there's obviously way stronger warriors, but I mean, you know, 6 Samurai deck. Cyber Sark. There's a lot of secret rares now. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. 2105 stars Fish Water. If you control a water summon or a water monster, you can normal summon this card without tributing. Tell me, at one point would you not run Fist in a water fish deck? Or a water deck period? Like, you're gonna be controlling a water monster at some point. You can just summon this guy pretty much at any point in a water deck. 2100 hack is pretty good. Yeah, it also makes it a 4-star, so yeah, grapple blocker. Like, it's a 2100 hack that's just gonna come out at any point. That's probably gonna be like 2400 with a legendary Ocean. Oh, we're almost done. Kunai with chain? What? There's just one kunai with chain so soft? Huh? It took this long for kunai with chain so up? Nani? You're scary. 1200 2004 stars Earth Psychic. When this card's normal summon, you can select 1 monster your opponent controls. The selected monster cannot attack or be tributed. While this card remains face up on the field, during each of your end phases, pay 500 life points or destroy this card. I mean, yeah, we don't get every OCG pack, that is true. I mean, is this guy good? I don't know. You have to summon him with base up half. Which, I mean, you know, it's not exactly good. Telekinetic Charging Cell. Yeah, he's not great. Oh my god, Arthur. You want to make me mad in Marvel vs. Capcom play in free? Just use Arthur. I hate Arthur. Arthur is such a little jerkwad to fight. Oh wow, this costs 100 points, a full 100 to use. Equip only to a psychic type monster. You do not have to pay life points to activate its effect. When the equipped monster is destroyed, if this card is sent to the graveyard, you can pay 1,000 life points to return this card in your hand. This is pretty good for a psychic deck. Charge of the Light Brigade. Costs 33 points in Genesis. Set the top 3 cards of the deck to the graveyard. Add 1 level 4 lure Light Swarm monster from your deck to your hand. Okay. Sir. The Tricky. Tricky. Means its cost. Hey, it's Tricky. Don't let Gown Destroyer hear that. He'll force me to play SSX Tricky. I don't want to play SSX Tricky. I really don't. It's not my type of game. I'm awful at it. He bullies me in it. The man just bullies me in it. I hate it. He laughs at me. And then the song plays and he's just like, hey, it's Tricky! And I get sad and mad. 2,105 stars when Spellcaster. You can special summon this card from your hand by discarding 1 card. Not bad. Not bad at all. See, here's the funny thing. It doesn't even have to be remotely in a Spellcaster or a Wind deck. It could be just any deck. You could just have a beatdown deck that relies on stuff being discarded. And he just fires things off. That's a pretty good card. Tricky Spell 4. Was 1 for free. Was 1, 2, and 3. What happened to them? 1, 2, and 3 just doesn't exist? We just go straight to 4? Is it because 4 is death? Send 1 face up for Tricky, you control the graveyard. Special summon Tricky tokens, 2,000 at 1,200 defense, and defense persistent equal to the number of monsters your opponent controls. Tricky tokens cannot declare an attack. Skill 2,000 attack. The big difference between Fuse and the Synchronous Ultimate Heroes need to be on the field. Yeah, I noticed that. I have noticed that. Which makes it a little bit harder, but at the same time, you can probably get the Synchros out very easily, I imagine. Trap of Darkness. It's been 3 hours! Okay, yeah, we're back to the era where I'm only gonna get through like 1 or 2 sets, it feels like. If your life points are 3,000 or less, pay 1,000 life points. Target 1 normal trap in your graveyard except this card. This card's effect becomes that target's activated effect. The ban is that card. I have noticed all the special summoning. That's all that happens anymore is special summoning. Final Justice. Stars and Stripes. The selection. Pay 1,000 life points. Negate the summon of a monster that has the same type as a monster on the field, and destroy it. Okay. So it's like a match jammer before monster heights. Got it. Splendid Venus. We all love Venus, right? Right? Do we all love Venus? It depends on what Venus looks like. Oh, it's a monster. 2,800, 2,400, 8-star fairy light. All non-fairy monsters lose 500 active defense. The activation effects of spell trap cards activate on your field cannot be negated. Ooh. This is actually a pretty decent fairy monster. I mean, it is a huge tribute, but I mean, the fact that, you know, it reduces the attack defense of all non-fairy monsters, that's pretty good. It's the second effect that's really good. That's actually amazing. Fiendish Engine Omega. 2800 2,008 stars start machine. During your end phase, press some 1 engine token. Earth, 1 star, 200, 200 in attack. Once per turn, you can have this card gain 1,000 attack until the end phase. During the end phase, if this effect of this card was used, destroy this card. This doesn't really seem that good, I feel. It doesn't really seem that great. For a huge tribute. Cold Enchanter. I can't tell if that's a dude or a dudette. It's really hard to tell. 1600, 1200, 4 stars, Water Aqua. You can discard 1 card and target 1 face-up monster on the field. Place an ice counter on that target. This card gains 300 after each ice counter on the field. So now we get ice counters. This is a new mechanic. Ice Master. So we're just casually introducing ice counters. 2500 2,008 stars Water Spellcaster. You can special summon this card from your hand by triggering into Water Monster. Once per turn, you can target 1 face-up monster on the field, place an ice counter on that target. You can tribute this card, destroy all monsters with an ice counter. I don't know if that's really super good. I don't know if that's really that good. Or who tribute in this era? You have to do something better than that, I think. Alright, Kunai was saying, did you reduce the attack by 700? Activate 1 or both of these effects simultaneously. When the opponent's monster declares an attack, target the attacking monster, change its effect. Target 1 face-up monster you control. Equip this card to that target. It gains 500 attack. Okay. I mean... Okay, Kunai would say it's really going to be that useful with this era. Toy Magician. 1600, 1500, 4 stars Light Spellcaster. You can set this card from your hand into your spell trap zone as a spell. During the end phase, if the set card in your spell trap zone was destroyed by your opponent's card effect and sent to the graveyard this turn, special summon this card. If this card is flip summoned, destroy spells traps off the field equal to the number of Toy Magicians on the field. It seems kinda crap, honestly. This doesn't seem that good. Alright, so that is Light of Destruction and the Duelist Genesis. We are now in the Synchro era of the series. Oh boy, why don't we take a sneak peek at Crossroads of Chaos? Who do we have here? Rose. I see a Rose. I see Morphotronic being a thing. I see gadgets, iron chains. Okay. Okay. So we get more different types here. And a botanical lion. Sir. So, a good percentage of synchro are still played to this day. I can imagine. Alright, so that is all we're going to be doing for today. We are done. It has been 3 hours and 15 minutes. Doing 2 sets. I might cut it down to just 1 set again because it's getting to very long sets. Let me see what this looks like. This one doesn't have anything yet. This one just, yeah, some of these are not going to have sets fully put in here. It looks like there's going back one. Gaga girl? We'll see what that is eventually. Anyways, I'm going to call it here for today, so, let me jump on over here. I'm gonna jump over here. Let me also, hype this up so I have this for, a Duelist Genesis. Here we go. We're done with that. Alright, we don't need this. Alright, so, give me just a second. Hey, Grapefruit Fantasy Versus is on my wish list. I don't even know if my computer can run it. I have no idea. So tomorrow is going to be the I'm going to stream of All Living Ghosts. We're going to try to finish that one way or another. We're going to try to finish that. Let me see. Who is streaming? Is anyone streaming? Is anyone streaming at all? Tomorrow, it looks like Cece's gonna do an Indiana Jones tomorrow at 3 p.m. B2's doing No, I'm Not a Human at 9 p.m. Because, you know, of course, you know, you see one person do a game, everyone's gonna do a game. Tomorrow at 4 p.m., Mint is doing something with Berry Bug called Battle Block Theater at 4 p.m. Tonight at 11:30, Bay and Crony are doing Clubhouse Games 51 Worldwide Classics. So there's that. Is Coyote not doing Final Fantasy? Oh, Coyote's going to be doing Final Fantasy Tactics, the Evilise Chronicles at 10 p.m. tonight. I wonder how long Bay and Crony's going to be going. And at midnight, Pio is doing her 3rd anniversary stream. So 3 years of Pio. How about that? And at 8 a.m. tomorrow morning, Callie's doing a Gachiaku party, which links up to her anime song release. So yeah, Callie did an anime opening song on her own, which is good job, Callie. Great job. Proud of ya. And that's all I am seeing right now. I am seeing nothing else. So yeah, it's really just, you know, Bay and Crony tonight at 10:30, I think. And then it's gonna be Coyote at 10. So, not many people streaming today. Wonder why. Like, everyone taking their day off today or something? Anyways, that is it for today. I will not be streaming tonight. I'm going to be watching Bay and Crony, and I'm going to be watching Coyote. Coyote's getting very lucky. Like, her luck in that game is asinine. Like, holy crap, dude. Holy crap. Alright. I will catch you all on the flip side of boy. Y'all have a great morning, afternoon, evening, night. I totally didn't take that from anyone else. What you're talking about. And you all have a great day or night, whichever one it is, as Dante screams into your soul. Now's not the time, Gone. Hey, you're not gonna get me to play Marvel vs. Capcom 3, Gone. Hey, stop it. No Marvel vs. Capcom 3, Gone. Hey. No. It's not happening. Until next time, everyone. Whenever that may be. Gone. Hey. Just.